Hi, Sagittarius. This is your love reading for March 2020. Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope you enjoy. Hope it resonates. If it doesn't, please check out your Moon or Rising signs, other videos that I've done that may resonate with you because sometimes those signs actually resonate better just based on what's going on in your life and the energy that's basically the strongest around you, okay? So, Sagittarius, what I'm first picking up is almost a state of disappointment, right? It's like you're disappointed in love. So, like there's like this cycle of you almost feel like you give so much in love and that you should be receiving the same in return, okay? Which is just. That's very just. But I'm hearing like don't give up now. Like this may be your strongest challenge. So you not giving up on love and on your person is what's going to bring that person to you, right? So continue to love as you continue to prosper in love, understanding. You know, continue to put love out, and just know that and through that process, you will have your person, and your person is someone that you've already met. Okay. So these are 3 cards I'm just doing with the pre-shuffle. So I'll kind of read those cards after I finish downloading these messages. So, and so I guess some of you just went through a breakup, and going through that breakup, it has kind of taken a toll because you feel like you were positive and you were looking at the positive outcome on things. You weren't not trying to focus on love or anything like that. You completely did your best. It just didn't turn out the way that you expected it to turn out. So my thing, I don't know what that means. I say continue to believe in love, continue to stay focused, and that love or your person will be there, if not already there or returning, right? Because I feel like the love is familiar. It's familiar, it's comfortable, and you know, like you feel it inside of you, like that's your person, but something between you two isn't really clicking the way that you expect it to click with your person, right? So something is still causing you to be separated from each other. And you're trying to find that balance of how to reconnect it. It's almost like, not almost like, but it's like, now this energy could be you or your person that they are actually stuck, still moving through some trauma from the past, and that trauma is really what's affecting your relationship. It's not really even you. It's the issues that they have within them that's preventing them to move forward in the relationship. Do they care about you? Do they love you inert? Yes. And some of you, you just it's you just have the wrong person. That person, if you know that you have the wrong person, if that person makes you feel or doubt any, makes you feel sad, like external sad, not internal sad, which means that it's not a trigger from it's not a trigger from a trauma, but it's them talking to you and it's like, oh, you're not worth it, or you can't find anybody. If that's what you're getting from that person, that's not your person. Okay? All right, so let's flip these cards over. Two of Diamond, the Joker. Oh, so you were in union, but somebody felt like you were playing. You weren't serious about the union. But you were giving what you could give, or what you are allowed to give, I guess, spiritually. Spiritually, you were giving what you were allowed to give, and that transpired in the 3D, or physically, to not being able to give enough. Not on your behalf, but on the way that the person viewed you. They felt like you were giving more to others than you were to your connection, because there was a connection, there is a connection, but the time and energy and effort isn't given equally. As in other things that you have going on in your life, they feel is basically taking priority over your relationship with them. And keep in mind, again, this could be vice versa, but this could be like the cross watchers energy or whomever, but it's really not you, because you're balancing the scales the best that you can. I feel like the person is basically has triggers, or has personal things that's causing them not to be able to see the balance that you're giving, or the balance that you're providing, right? Okay, awesome. And for the people that this is for, you have found your person. It's just that your person is still gradually going through triggers, and you're triggering them to grow, which is a great thing. You're triggering them to grow in a positive way, which means that they're noticing that they feel that they're not getting the same time, energy, and effort, but you are actually giving them the same time, energy, and effort that as you can. But they don't see that, because previously, in a relationship that they had previously, they were not actually getting it. So in some ways you're similar, but your giving and your time and your energy is completely genuine. But in their past, that time and energy was not genuine. So they will provide that time and energy to that person, but it wasn't genuine, and it was limited. And they're kind of saying, hey, what you're giving me is limited. It's not genuine, based on something that happened in the past. So I say continue to move forward in your truth. Continue to move forward in your truth, and your person will actually evolve because of this. Okay? All right, so let's pull some cards on my Sagittarius. Or if I get cards, who knows? That could have been your reading right there. So let's see how this works. Let's do Sagittarius message for March 2020. Sagittarius message. Okay, so for some reason, I was just triggered to pull the cards in an opposite way than I would normally pull them. So I just want you to be aware of that. So the card that was the energy that's actually governing is the Chariot. And to me, this is basically saying that finding your balance in cycles and childhood drama, right? And it'll also bring clarity, right, to your situation. Because like I said, it's one person is triggering the other person, which is causing them to feel like it's not balanced, or it isn't, or things aren't being reciprocated. Things aren't being reciprocated or reciprocated, whatever. They're not being given equally, basically. And because of that, this is causing the issue with your person. And but here's the thing, and what this is telling me is that you still have to stand strong in your divinity. Like, you know your intent. You know the energy that you're trying to project towards this person. So you have to hold on to that and allow them to work through their issues and come back. So right now, I feel like, Sagittarius, that you are in a stage of the runner chaser phase of your twin flame soulmate dynamic, which means that you're triggering things to help each one another grow. And in triggering things to help one another grow, you're separating and coming back together. Separating and coming back in together. And you think that this is like an endless cycle that's not going to end positively. But I feel like this is a cycle that's needed to be had, because you will see the beauty in your union, right? You'll see the beauty in your union, and you look at all this greenery. You'll see things grow. You'll see your relationship grow, your prosperity grow, your business grow. Like, some of you are like very creative people, and some of those in being out of union or being on your journey, somewhere down the line, you kind of got disconnected from that. And this is actually allowing you to go back to the most innocent and most loving and caring and purifying energy that you could possibly have, and that innocence, so you can come out of that and do the things that you need to do in life, basically. So continue to focus on your goals, focus on your gifts, focus on the things that help you grow as a person and your soul growth, and things will come back together very quickly. But they'll come back in balance and with wisdom, right? And with everything, I say create boundaries as well, but not boundaries in a traditional sense. I think it's boundaries on who you are and what you are willing to give, or what you're willing to take. So in a sense, don't just allow anything, and don't just take anything. Don't just give anything endlessly, and don't take anything endlessly, because what you have to do is ensure that you are balanced, that you are within you, because if not, you will be repeating cycles, not positive cycles that help soul growth, but cycles that kind of makes you feel sad about love, make you feel sad about life, and prospering in life and in love. Okay? Okay, Sagittarius, let me pull an affirmation card for you. So you can't treat your partner as if they're a child, which means every time they have the issue, you go and you try to solve it. You actually have to give them time to work through their energy on their own, so they can come back to you wholly. Now that's if your intent is pure, and it triggers something within them, and you have to give them time to figure out, hey, what was this trigger? Why is this triggering me? But you have to walk away, not really walk away, but kind of give them time to actually go through that, so they'll know that it's not me, or it's not you, that it's something within them that triggered them. Maybe a childhood drama or an adult drama, who knows, but it's probably daddy issues or mommy issues. Okay, so the affirmation card that you received is gratitude. Today I am grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented an internet. And I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. So be basically in these moments of separation, just be happy and grateful for everything that's going on, that you're able to even experience this. So use this time of separation to actually grow spiritually, so it'll bring you all together, bring you back into union with your person. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any questions, comments, please, check the description box below, leave a comment. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful March.